What's good, party people? Christopher here, and time to talk a little bit hopezy life, little pandy, little crypto. Currently, what we're looking at is obviously crypto recently, as of the recording of this, has been on, I think, like a 4 day stretch, right around like that 2.1 trillion global market cap, which is kind of a support level we've been hanging out at for a few months. And it's kind of interesting how the chart looks over these last 7 days because it's just it went down and then we're just riding that support line. So curious to see what's going to happen that's going to move us from that, which direction we're going to go. Potentially today, I'm recording this on a Saturday. Who knows? The weekend could get hot and people might start buying again and driving prices up, or fear could set in and prices go down. Again, as I've talked about a bunch of times, we've got all kinds of macro factors that look very bullish for crypto, namely global liquidity going up. And within the United States, which is obviously a key player in the crypto market, looking at significant rate cuts starting in September, going up through the rest of the year. So all assets are going to go up. Crypto is not going to be an exception. When exactly is that going to kick off? That's really what the question is. Now, my thinking, based on my analysis, based on historical data for Bitcoin in the months of August, September, and October, I think October is when we're really going to kick off, but I wouldn't be surprised if we might kick off a little sooner than later. There's definitely some uncertainty. I think the market had a little bit of a boost when RFK dropped out and endorsed Trump, because that, of course, is a bullish sign. Both pro crypto candidates now kind of on the same team definitely makes people think good things. But the question is Trump going to win or is Harris going to win? Right? Because if Harris wins, well, that looks bad for crypto because they haven't come out, her camp hasn't come out and said that they're pro crypto, that they have any plans for, Bitcoin reserves or any type of thing like this, like Trump had talked about. So it'll be interesting to see how things ultimately play out. I think the election is kind of making people a little bit, I don't think they're responding to the macro factors like they otherwise would if this wasn't a US election year. And like it seems to be every election cycle, they just ramp it up more and more and more and more. So, the fate of the United States rests on this election, like it does every single cycle. And yeah, we'll see ultimately what plays out with that. But I thought it was interesting that we've just been flat right around this 2.15 trillion level, give or take. So outside of that, we pop over to Pandy, and Pandy, we've had some buys, we've had some sells, no real massive amounts of volume. Price point has relatively stayed the same. Of course, with Solana going down in price, our value in relation to US dollar has slipped a little bit, but I mainly look at our relation to Solana. In relation to Solana, we're at just over a 3x at plus 217%. And in relation to the dollar, it's fairly similar. We're up 210%, so still right around that 3x. But I kind of pay more attention to the Solana chart lately because, again, my belief is that Solana, which is currently around 140 bucks as of this reporting, is going to be going up to about $1,000 within the next year. So, yeah, I'm highly confident that we're going to see a nice big uptick to the Pandy price without even any more additional buys of Pandy, which I think there's going to be plenty more buys of Pandy because we're going to keep pushing this project. We're going to keep making videos like this and just plugging away, right? Every day we're doing a little bit across the platforms. We're doing a little bit to move the project forward. I'm doing a little bit in my real world life. I'm talking to people, and slowly but surely, we're going to get this big organic base of diamond handed holders that really believe in this vision and this mission, because that's a key aspect of these support levels. It's a key aspect of Bitcoin's longevity. Massive volatility, yes, absolutely. But Bitcoiners, especially a lot of early adopters, there's a lot of people that have no intention of ever selling a certain amount of their Bitcoin. The goal is to just keep accumulating the Bitcoin, just keep accumulating it, no intention of selling it. Yes, there are institutional and retail investors who are looking to find favorable entry and exit points, and they're looking to make trades throughout the cycle to try to capitalize on the up and down volatility of the cycle. But there's a large percentage of Bitcoin that is being held for the purpose of accumulation. And so that gives it more stability than it otherwise would have. And when you look at our chart for Pandy, you kind of see the same thing. We have a support level, if we're looking at it in relation to Sol, we have a support level right around 161%. Now, what's interesting is our most recent dip, we had a higher low. Okay, now that's a positive trend indication, is our low went up to 170% plus. And then we've kind of been trickling. We basically, I think it was the same person that put in like one Sol and then took a Sol out. So we've got that little blip in our chart, and then it's just been kind of this little trickle. Zero point 0.1 Sol, 0.01 Sol, these types of buys going in, coming out. So ultimately, yeah, it'll be interesting to see once we really hit that inflection point with Pandy. Um, I don't want to ramble too much, but I just wanted to kind of jump in, say, hey, this is what's going on. We got some new stickers coming out for the Telegram group soon enough. So that's just kind of I don't know, just a little piece of what's going on. Obviously, we're doing daily memes and giveaways and contests with Twitter, also in the Telegram group, and making videos like this. So hit me up in the comments. Let me know what you think. If you got some ideas, what we might be able to do. And let's keep pushing this Pandy out there so we can, spread some hope and give some donations to some worthwhile causes that are in this fight with us. So I appreciate you always. Look forward to talking to you soon. Bye.